I just pressed the button on a fabulous live stream. So I hope you stay tuned in for the whole 20 minutes. I'm talking with Crystal Lynn Bell. She is the creator of the Liberated Coaches Summit, and you have to absolutely be a part of this. You have to absolutely be a part of this. I have been participating with some other speakers, and we've been going live streaming through Crystal Lynn's stream, the Spiritual Business Hour, every day for an hour with multiple people who are high caliber, high frequency, totally vulnerable and truth sharing about our coaching mistakes and our coaching successes, because we really want you to succeed. And this is Receptive Radio, my show, your tuning station. And if you're a conscious entrepreneur, this is where you get tuned up to stay in alignment, stay embodied with your purpose work so that you're super powerful and you're creating prosperity doing what you love. And I'm so honored to have recently met Crystal Lynn and Soul Sister #1. We totally gelled the first time we met. And just tell us, Crystal Lynn, just give us a little bit about who you are, what you do.
It's funny. I'm sitting here across from this beautiful woman named Jennifer Seifert, and I'm so delighted because she's extraordinary. And so this is my mirror. I feel like we are mirrors of one another. And what I do, I'm a spiritual business mentor. And I work with women coaches and I help them bring their beautiful spirituality, their unique offerings, their experiences, and I help them bring all that into a real business that has real income earning potential. So it's not just like, oh, go set up your funnels and this is what you do. I actually guide them through it step by step. I hold their hand, I listen to them, I see them, and I'm not one of those coaches or mentors who expects a spiritual woman to figure out how to bring her heart and her soul and run her business. I run the business. I act like the divine masculine, and I let her be the divine feminine. I let the woman coach and bring her creativity, and then I shape that into the business structures that she needs in order to be seen and to get her services out into the world.
That's so wonderful. That's so wonderful. And
thank you.
I want to just go deeper into what, you know me, I'm a deep person. And we were talking on Facebook earlier, and I'm a Scorpio. Really,
I didn't know that. I should have known.
Yeah, it's kind of my tell. I really can't not go deep, because if you just stay at the surface, it's just too boring for me. It's too boring for me. So I think that's one of the things why we resonated right away, is because you go deep and you want people to bring up what they really want to do with their work, with their lives, with their impact, not just stay on the surface about watching what everyone else is doing. And we got to do that, that's one of the things that we can get confused about when we're women coaches, is oh, we have to do it like everybody else. No, it sounds like you're helping us do it the way we're meant to do it, how we're really meant to do it. And so what is the common problem that you see among your ideal clients, your women coaches that you help, that made you realize that there's something deeper that's keeping them stuck?
Gosh, that's a really good question. So first of all, I think that our society in the Americas, we are trained to not look at what is deep, what is profound, what is dark, what is scary. And we are untrained. Yeah. So we were originally in the dark, in the deep, and we were told to look away. So there are fewer and fewer natural childbirths. there is more kind of sanitization of human experiences. We're over medicated, and the result is that we are not accustomed to being with our pain. We escape our pain, we stuff it down, and the result is that when a woman tries to become a life coach, she's now in a sterilized, sanitized world where the most you can do is level A, B, and C. C is the deepest you can go, and everybody stops at level C. When we meet someone like you or myself who is like, yeah, but I'm down here in the Y, I lost, I lost my mom, I lost, I lost everything. I'm down here in the XYZ, and you want to bring that kind of depth to your work, to your people. And when you try to do that, number one, you're met with crickets because a lot of people don't understand that. And then the other issue is when you do meet people who are used to going there, they may not have a lot of money to pay you because they are down in the XYZ themselves, and that can make them sick. That can make them unable to use their physical body. It can make them unable to work. It can give them diseases of addiction. So they're addicted to drugs, they're addicted to alcohol, they're smoking marijuana, and they aren't able to take care of themselves, and they may not have the money to pay you. Mm-hmm. So a lot of women want to work with the people who are at the level of the XYZ, and they don't know how to get the money that they need to take care of themselves, because even though they want to serve these people who need their help, and they may not be able to find the resources to be able to pay them. That's one issue. Mm-hmm. The other issue is for those people who do have money and who can pay for those higher end services, the coach herself has trouble asking for the money that she deserves. So she's torn. There are the people down that are so struggling down low that she really wants to help, and she can't get the money from them. And then there are the people who have the money and they're up high, but she's too afraid to ask them to pay her.
So profound what you've just said. I love it. And make sure you make a clip of this, StreamYard, because this is very profound. So the Liberated Coaches Summit is something that you're putting on right now. I'm one of the speakers in Crystal Lynn's summit. And I love the name, Liberated Coaches Summit. And tell us more about, how do we liberate ourselves from this XYZ ABC gap that gets created when we're scared to really offer ourselves to the people who can pay, mm-hmm. and the people who want to transform and are ready.
Yeah. So I've broken the summit down into 5 parts. They're like 5 shackles. There's a shackle around your mind, a shackle around your time, a shackle around your business, a shackle around your money, and a shackle around your pleasure. Mm-hmm. And one of the best things a coach can do is to understand that she is shackled, and then to work with herself at all 5 of those different levels, because all 5 of those levels are connected. So let's say that we're dealing with that woman who is in that gap, as you said. She can't ask for the money she wants, and she needs the money that she needs. She needs to get paid. So the kind of traditional approach would be, well, that's a money issue, work on your money mindset. But I think that, Jennifer, you and I understand that we are multi-layered and that it starts within. So the very first thing I would say for a coach like this is to start at the level of pleasure and to understand that the pleasure is in her coaching work. which means she needs to be coaching. Now, there's also pleasure in getting paid the money that you deserve, because when you get paid the money you deserve, you can actually afford your life and you can be more of service to more people because you are provided for. So the next level is to look at that level of mind, that shackle that's around your mind. You do your mindset work. You speak with someone or you work with someone like Jennifer, who takes a multi-dimensional approach to money, and looks at healing and what needs to be healed, what wound is there, and work on that, not just in this dimension, but in all the dimensions. It goes back generations. It's not just about you. This life is not just about us. It's about everybody who came before us that has some imprint on what we're experiencing. You look at the pleasure, you look at the mind, you look at the time. You think about, like, well, how am I living in this three-dimensional world and stuck by the time? Time is not real. Time is merely an illusion. And if you are, the way that you and I work, Jennifer, we're working beyond space and time. That's where most of our work is done.
Yes.
Our coaches, the people who come to us, these liberated coaches, understand that, and they've set themselves free from time. So that's going to be the next shackle. You've got to free yourself and understand how to work from time. You beyond time. You have to get up in the morning. You have to meditate. You have to be outside of time and space. And then you come back into time and you take what you've learned and you apply that and you use that in your business and you use that with your clients. And then the next shackle would be that level of business. So you look at your business, you're now moving beyond space and time, you're working from a place of pleasure, and your mind is open and you're ready to receive and you're ready to see the bigger picture. So you start seeing your business in a bigger way. You work with coaches, you work with mentors to help you expand yourself as well as your business. And then the money can follow from that. And of course, you're going to have a money mindset that matters as well. But you want to make sure that you are spending time working with those shackles, setting yourself free on all those levels. And that's what the Liberated Coach Summit is all about. It's allowing you to sit down with 20 speakers, 20 presenters, and to learn their perspectives, learn from them, get what you need. And everyone's offering you a gift. So there's a way for you to get more beyond just the interviews.
And I mean, I see how, so like you started with pleasure, you ended with money. And if you think of links, like links on a chain even, but links in, it doesn't have to be a chain, but it can be like the flower of life pattern even, right?
Yeah,
like the
sure.
grid pattern, right?
Absolutely.
So see how pleasure is touching everything all the time, right?
Absolutely.
It's not just one thing. And see how time or outside of time can be touching everything at once too. I just want to tell you, before we came live, I had a very early client, but then I went and did my practice after my client.
Yeah.
And I've had a cold and a flu, but I have my certain rituals or things I do, but I'm also following the guidance, do this, do that, right? So I was laying down and doing a receptive body exercise where I'm just like, I'm not in time and space. I'm in a kind of a portal. And I'm moving energy through me in and out. And I literally saw an energy, a spirit or something with their hands over top of me doing a healing.
Wow.
And afterwards, I came back, like I was really deep in there, and I came back to my desk and I was just like, okay, I got to get ready for this show. But all of a sudden there was just so much more space, and I was like, had time for lunch before we came here and all that kind of stuff. And I felt better. My cold feels better. Right?
Yeah,
and so
fascinating.
I took that time and more pleasure came, and the business is being worked on right now and all of that kind of thing. Like everything is connecting. how do you see yourself? How do you see you, like, how do you set up your time? How do you set up your pleasure for work?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I'm an early bird.
Yeah.
I wake up, my natural wake up time is 4 o'clock,
Mhm.
and I don't need an alarm clock. I just am automatically awake. However, I'm in launch period, right? So I'm doing I've written a book. I'm setting up funnels. I'm doing a lot of manual work. I've got my team. I've got new team members that I'm training. So there's a lot of work that goes on. So the first 1 hour of the day is dedicated to stillness, journaling, getting whatever is in there, whatever shadows are in there. I deal with those. Whatever fears are there, I deal with those. And I always write my business as a part of my morning practice. And whether that's, hey, I'm working on this program, or I want to see my website develop like this, that is a part of my morning practice. And what I know is that writing, whether it's typing or with a pen, that is communication to the universe. And my assumption is that whatever I write is already done. If I write it, it is done. And I'm just letting it blossom like that flower. And I have yet to write something that has not come into being. And I have to say that I am accelerated right now. Uh, but yeah, that's how my day begins. And so there is a lot of acceleration through me. I have a large capacity. I have several clients. I run several clients' websites, their marketing, their blogs, their social media. When I say I do mean me and my team. It's not just
Your
me.
business is running that. Your
Yeah,
business is
that's what my
doing.
business does, and that's what
Yeah.
my team is specialized in. And yeah, they're all just awesome. So
And I love
I'm
that you
thrilled.
shared that, because you haven't really said that before on any of the live streams of you that you have streamed, like what your business does. And so
Yeah,
your business is really an opportunity to liberate coaches from those things that they don't want to do
yeah,
or don't bring them pleasure,
absolutely. Yeah,
or they don't have the time for too.
that's it. That's it, Jennifer.
Yeah.
They don't have the time for it because they're coaches. They're not tech people. They are not funnel builders. A lot of them are not even writers. I'm a writer, you're probably a writer, but a
Mhm.
lot of our people are not naturally writers, and all of a sudden, in order to be seen and heard, they have to write. They're not philosophers.
Mhm.
So part of the work that I do is I help them develop their philosophy. I help write their philosophy. I'm a ghost writer for about 25 coaches. I write ebooks, I write content, I do all that stuff. And we build those. We have a graphic design team. So we do all this stuff. We do all the stuff that nobody really wants to be talking about. And I don't talk about that because it's not sexy. I do all the unsexy things. Coaching is sexy. Woo woo is sexy. Shamanism is sexy. But
Yeah.
building a funnel, so unsexy.
Well, I actually, and you might be a coach who likes to build your funnels. Crystal, like some of us might like to do that and that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Um, but when it gets right down to it, when you're a healer, a coach, a mentor, or a leader, where do you feel the most pleasure? Like, where are you the most lit up? Like, think about that right now. And maybe if you're watching live right now, put in their hashtag live. And
Yeah.
if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. But also answer this question. When you're doing your work, like your purpose work, where are you most feeling alive? Where do you notice that you're radiating and you're just pumped and you're flowing? What are you doing in your business when that feeling comes on to you? Give us that in the comments. And Crystal Lynn and I will be coming back to the comments later. So we would love to connect more with you about where you're most alive and feeling liberated. It's like, that's what liberation feels like, right? You're just alive. You're alive in your business. So we're coming to a close here, but tell us more about the summit. How do we get into the summit? How does it work? Why do we want to be in it?
Yeah, okay, thank you. So the Liberated Coach Summit is on demand. It begins now. You need to sign up now. We will be opening up the interviews starting July 12th, and it goes through July 25th. There are 20 interviews. They are all about 10 to 20 minutes each. So you need this time, okay? Don't think that you're going to wait until, July 20th and then you're going to sign up. No, you're going to miss out. So it's absolutely free to join. You'll go to the summit page, you'll sign up, and then you'll see all the speakers there. Each speaker has their own individual page with their interview and their free gift. And if you love the person that you're listening to, you can connect with them. It has all of their contact information there as well. This is a chance for you to really develop your resources, to build your network and connect with these incredible coaches and mentors.
Fabulous, fabulous. Yes, there is some fabulous speakers. And you can also watch the Spiritual Business Hour, which goes live at 2 p.m. Pacific on Facebook, on YouTube, on
Everywhere.
all of your channels, right, that you stream to. And different configurations of speakers are coming there every day at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to share more about the shackles.
Yes.
And the mistakes we've made and the successes we've had and how we've engaged teams to help us and all types of different topics you're coming up with. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's good. And you all are really bringing it. The depth and the wisdom that's coming through is just mind blowing. I love it. I feel full every day. It's wonderful.
Yeah. So is there anything that you'd like to share last about, like, so when someone finishes this summit, what do you hope is different about the way they see themselves and their business?
Wow, that is a really great question. The thing that I would want is for them to feel like they have tools and resources for wherever they are. It's for new people who are new to coaching, and it's for people who've been coaching for years but not getting what they want, but also there are things in there for people who are very advanced and who need to up level. So I would say that I want for everyone to get the tool that they need so that they can get seen, so that they can get paid the money that they want, and so that they can also learn how to not be overworking.
That's wonderful. And summits are great resources for this. This is where you will actually meet potentially your new clients. You'll meet your next mentor or tech person, or you're going to find what you need here. And if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, I was just asking for this, I was just thinking I need this, that's a sign. And I'll be dropping in the comments right after we end the stream the link to join the summit, and it's free. There's really no risk. There's no risk at all.
It's free. And I cannot believe the quality of the presenters. They are so primo.
Yes. And in here, once you get in, there is the Liberated Coaches Summit Hub.
Yeah.
And the hub is so cool. I've been playing around in there, and we're like communicating, we're networking, we're marketing within there. It's wonderful. Take it away at the end here, Crystal. I've got a cough.
Yeah, no problem. I'm stepping in. I'm already reading the energy. But yes, absolutely. The community is outstanding because it's where all the presenters are. So there are 20 presenters there, and they are specialists. And let me tell you, we are sitting there waiting for you all to come in with your questions and your situations, your circumstances, just to ask so that we can be of service. That's what we are committed to over the next 3 weeks.
And I've
And
been
all of
going
this
through
is free.
yes. I've been going through a physical up level. And so my body has been releasing a whole bunch of shackles lately. And I've been letting it happen, just letting it come, letting it be, listening to my body. And I really feel too, because I signed up for this summit, that the shackles that I am working on are dissolving. They're dissolving, they're transforming. And that's what happens when you actually register for something. You press the button and saying yes. You've made a decision. And your body, mind, and energy, your heart loves decision. The universe loves decision. Confusion and wishy-washy, should I not, doesn't land. It just keeps you kind of like wavering. Decision, pressing the button, joining the summit, really takes you to the next step right away. There will be a shift immediately when you register for this summit.
That's how it's exactly designed to work. That's what this energy work is about. When Jennifer and I get up in the morning and we are doing our meditation, it's not for, oh, bring me more money. It's no, let me have impact. And so when we create anything, it's designed to be impactful. And when you show up, you feel the impact. You're going to leave the summit changed. And it does begin just by pressing the button and putting in your name and your email. Then you're off and running. And the universe is like, we heard you. You click that button. We're going to go ahead and get started on this for you right now.
Awesome. So you're watching Receptive Radio. I'm streaming live to all my channels on Thursdays, 12:30 p.m. Pacific time, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, for about 20 to 30 minutes. And I love to see you there. You can also join the Facebook group that's called Receptive Radio and get in and talk about yourself in there and network within there. So thank you so much, Crystal Lynn. This has been awesome. I'm so excited to be connected to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. I feel the same way. I'm excited to be connected to you as well.
Yeah. So see you next time. And I'll be on Crystal Lynn's show tomorrow at 2 on Friday.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Come and join us for sure. All right.
Bye.
Bye.